already. Oof, did I not have my... Sorry, hold on. Good morning. If you are... I don't know what's going on. If you were watching this part of the video, probably watching the replay. Hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. Truth be told, I have no clue what we're making today. Maybe some like little gingies or something. I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make. Guess little gingies. Honestly, I wanted to work with my new cutters a little bit, but I didn't have time to print any in a larger size, so I guess I could work with the 2-inch size. I prefer like the 4-inch size, but I know a lot of people like the smaller ones, so we offer those, but I prefer the 4-inch size. Hopefully my desk dries pretty quickly. Just wiped it off. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Nina. I guess we'll make the little gingy. I'm not ready for Christmas, you guys, so it's hard for me to start Christmas. I'm still in Halloween mode, to be quite honest. But I know a lot of people would like to see the new cookie cutters used. Hi, Maricela. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Sam. I think I got everybody. Sam, can you confirm, did we just see a message from Cece saying she isn't able to go on? So I will repost the lineup today, but I'm pretty sure nobody is on until noon then. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Eliza. Right. You just saw your message, Jenna. Okay, can you... I don't know which is going to open quicker, my computer or my phone. Let's see. I want to share myself out. And look at the... Hi, Angel. Look at the lineup. Give me a second. Yeah, no CC. I don't think. This, unless that's an old message. I don't know. Maybe she is going to be on. Hold on. This Facebook Messenger has been a hot mess. Anybody else find that too? That like it doesn't update. Okay, no, I guess that was, she just said, okay, maybe CC will be on. Unless it's just not updating. Check yours too. So up after me would be CC, and then Janine's not on till 1. But I know she wasn't feeling good yesterday either, so prayers to all our friends who haven't been feeling well. Hi, Natalie. I guess, I don't know, it stopped updating, so it doesn't, it shows me that CC said something at 7, but doesn't show what she said. Okay, so no Jane Ann, CC will be on. And then after CC, it'll be Janine. And then, so I'll post the lineup on my page when I get off of here. That is a big leg. Good morning, Q. Good morning, Kelly. CC posted 2 hours ago. What should she make today? Okay. But it always changes, right? Like if somebody isn't feeling well, then all of a sudden. Honestly, I was going to just sit on the couch and not come on either. Eli, I don't know what's going on. I wonder if it has something to do with Cat going to college or something. He's totally clingy the last couple days, which is fine. Hi, Elite Bling Boss. But yeah, he's been like super clingy. Like he was just sitting on the couch with me, which is not typical. And he wants to spend the day together. Little does he know that I want to go get dirt for my fall garden today. Hi, Tanya. I thought about waiting till Friday and maybe I will, but I don't know. We'll see. Evelyn's really whiny today. You can probably hear her in the background right now. All right. Good job. Thank you. I don't know what she was saying. Hi, Holly. Hi, Tanya. Making a gingy. I have to go get eyes. And I also just realized that my eyes are behind my orders. If anybody missed, yesterday I did not do a live sale. But, hi, Lynette. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Yesterday I did not do a live sale, but I did put a post up with the new cutters. So if anybody is interested, go check them out. I also put them in the pin post. There's also 2 other cutters that I forgot to put, but they are available and ready to print. So if you're interested, there's a lot. I think there's 6 ornaments, 3 snowflakes, 2 presents. I have one of the presents in front of me, and then the other one's more plain. And then a tag cutter, which we'll play with those in a few minutes. I'm just making a gingy really quick to have something pixelated and green. That's great. Go out and come back in. It's not showing that I'm messed up on my end. Oh, there I go. That's great. Awesome. It's Facebook, you guys. It'll fix itself, hopefully. Can you guys still hear me? I'm green because I'm the Wicked Witch. I'm going to go grab ice while we wait for it to go back to the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to go grab ice. It's so funny. Did it fix itself yet? We'll just wait. We'll just wait. It's Facebook. I don't get it. I don't understand why it does this. Yep. Well, you guys can just listen to me. You can't actually see what I'm doing. That's exactly what Facebook wants, is for me to give up and go away. Actually, Facebook is like, you didn't even want to come on. You just wanted to sit on the couch and do nothing. Go back to that. I should just start singing, and maybe that'll help. Stop being rude. Stop being rude. Hello. Welcome to... I'm not going to swear. I was going to swear. And I was going to say some sweary words. Most of you probably can figure out what I was going to say. F you, Zuck. Stop messing with my videos. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. I know. I fake went out like I was going to leave and came back and it's fine. Isn't that funny? Now, that is not my internet. That is not my internet. Can anybody give me like understand that creators are having these issues because Facebook is being a jerk. It's Facebook. So I hit like finish and then I said, and it said, are you sure you want to finish? And I said, no. And I continued and it works just fine. It's Facebook because if it was my internet, it would have continued to have been bad, right? It's uckery. Yes. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter. No, I'm not, because there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. They're just jackholes. It is. Like, right? Like, so if it was my internet, it would have continued to be wonky. It wouldn't have let me just kind of like pop out and pop back in. This guy's face is really chunky, and I don't want him to be fat like me. Although he is a Christmas decoration, so Christmas decorations are always chunky. That's why I like Halloween better. So I worked on a Gingy. I mean, you guys have seen Gingys done 5,000 times. You make a teardrop for a body. You make the legs and the arms pretty similar. And then you make a head in a ball shape. I typically do my Gingy's heads however I'm feeling it on that day. But today we're making his head a little wider than it is. Actually, his head's too small for his big fat body. So annoying. We'll work on my new cookie cutters. I swear it said hi Timu, but I see it's supposed to be Tina. Tinu. It looks really rainy out there today. Okay, Google. Is it supposed to rain in Eastlake today?
Probably not. Today in Eastlake, there's only a low chance of rain.
Why is it so cloudy? It looks really rainy out there. Anyway, enough about that. So, I did start my Rick Rick. And I did already make a face, but I'm using my... Hi, Carol. How you doing? I already made a smile, but I had to fix his face. Fix your face. So, I dropped Amelia off already. Her first day of school was today. Eli's first day is tomorrow. Hi, Eli. If you want to, or you could wait for me to make breakfast. You can have like a Pop-Tart or something in the cabinet. Just go scrounge around for something. Okay. There's tons of things in there. There's like granola bars. There's like little peanut butter and jelly things Dad brought home the other day. They're pretty good. They almost look like cookies.
I might try one of those.
Hi, Joyce. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Anise. Hi, who else did I see? Christy. We're going to work with my new cookie cutters in a second. Facebook was not being a nice boy, girl, whatever it is. And I started making this Gingy, so. All right. Hi, Tammy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jess. I forgot to grab a paper towel. So give me like 2 seconds. This is his little head. Okay. I'm going to put his little arms on his feet. So he's going to sit like that. Little chunky butt. I'm going to put eyes on him. I brought like my mixed bag of nut size. And then I brought...
Bobo's, PB&J.
Yeah, Bobos. Whatever kind of Bobos you would like. Bobos. I mean, I guess if it's cloudy out, it'll be nice to work in the garden because it won't be too hot. Oh, yay. Hi, Diana. All right. So I'm going to work with my new cutters that I posted yesterday. His eyes are a little big, but I think they'll work. I just put the Rick Rack on, and I should have put the eyes on first, but it'll be okay. It'll be, everything's gonna be all right. It sounds like Evelyn is destroying the house up there. Hi, Nick. How was your drive to work? I just saw that you had to stop for gas. You should have taken some of Eli's. His... I'm leaving it. It is kind of goofy. His face is goofy. Let's stop playing with that. Let me go grab a paper towel. Let me go grab paper towel. Let me grab paper towel. It's really crummy looking outside, Nick. I thought it was going to rain, but according to Google, it's not raining today. It's not raining. All right. So I already sprayed this one. We'll cut that one out. I'm going to grab... So I have 6 little ornaments. So this one is flower ornament. If it might... Here, I'll get my head out of the way. So see how cute that is? And then this one, I wish I would have had time to print bigger ones, but I didn't. So here we are. This is twist ornament. And I'm probably mispronouncing this, but this is twist finale ornament. And then this is just finale. Okay. I bet if I stole them from Deanna, she wouldn't care because I printed a couple of hers. This is round ornament. And then this is polka dot ornament. So these are super cute. And then we had snowflakes, and then we had a regular present. So I use, before anybody asks, because if you're new, maybe you don't know, I just use olive oil cooking spray. You can use any sort of cooking spray. Some people use coconut oil. Hi, Jen. Hi, Lucy. Some people use baby oil. Some people use soap and water. I would say to each their own with that. And honestly, all clay, some clays are different. I didn't show the snowflakes. They're posted on my page. I showed them the other day, but they're posted on my page. Hi, Tanya. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I feel like sometimes the oil that you use might depend on the type of clay you're using. So if you're using like primitive pumpkin, I know for a fact that the olive oil and the regular Pam cooking spray work really great. Do not use the Dollar Tree cooking oil. It does not work. It's cockamamie. It doesn't work. What color am I going to make these ornaments? I guess I can do them in like pink and purple and stuff. Here, I'll grab this. I'm sorry, I bumped you guys. Sit still. Hi, Susan. Hi, Mary. Did I say hi to Tanya? I think I did. Mentally, maybe. So, did I open this bag of pine? Make a couple in like pink and whatever. So you're going to want to roll your clay out. However thick you want it. And so this is a tag cutter. All of these cutters come in 2, 4, 6, and 8. We did end up being able to print them in 2, 4, 6, and 8. So it just cuts a tag out. Now, yes, I know you can just use a rectangle and cut it yourself, but some people like having cutters for stuff. So I thought these might be good for some people. So you could do a tag. I'm not going to cut that out right now because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Hi, Deanna. Deanna, I'm stealing one of your cutters. I actually was going to message you. You forgot to give me my wake-up call this morning? Rude. Rude. I'll let it slide. Stealing one of your cookie cutters. I only printed like a couple of them so far. Actually, I'm stealing 3 of your cookie cutters. I'll reprint them. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Tanya. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, Deanna's said yesterday when I said I have to get up so early, an hour earlier than I normally do. She's like, girl, I get up at 5 a.m. I was like, well, Jenna had the great idea that she could be my wake-up call. She forgot. She forgot. I don't know what the heck she was doing. She did not wake me up. I did not want to get up when that alarm went off this morning. Holy cat's pajamas. But we did find out that if I drive Amelia, we don't have to get up till 6:30. So, instead of 6. So, you know what? We're getting up at 6:30. We're not getting up at 6 a.m. There ain't no reason to be up at 6 a.m. I don't understand why the bus comes for her an hour before school, but that's crazy pants, and no thank you. No, it's Deanna that's in trouble because Deanna didn't wake me up. She didn't give me my wake-up call. What the heck? Unless Deanna did not authorize it, I guess. Then Jenna is in trouble. So, this one is the polka dot cookie cutter. Ow. Look how cute. Cute, cute, cute. I'm going to put that off to the side. Eyes everywhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah? Give kisses. She said no. No kisses for you, Mother. I love you. So today is, Storm woke you up. Today is the first day for my middle schooler, Amelia. Eli is home. They do this weird ASS staggered start for elementary school. He's in 3rd grade. I think he could handle going to school with everyone else. I understand maybe doing it. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Cece. I hope you're feeling better today. I understand maybe doing it for, you know, like kindergarten, but what the heck? Like, have all the kids go to school on the same day. I might have messed that one up. So, it is so weird to me, scissors, that they do that staggered start. Thank you for sprinkling. I am live today with live sales and crafting down south. I am just playing with cookie cutters, to be honest with you. I have no real plan because honestly, I don't even know what I want to make right now. I'm kind of in that transition mode along with a lot of people where I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing Christmas or I'm supposed to be doing Halloween or if I'm just supposed to take the weekend off. Like, I don't know. Feel like a lot of people are taking time off right now because of summer. Well, technically summer's over here. But, I don't know. I don't know what I want to make right now. I had so many ideas of things I want to make I still haven't made, and I just kind of, I don't know. Overworked and underpaid, I guess. I can't even think straight. This week has been, you know, I dropped my kid at college on Saturday, and then we had to finish school supply shopping. So that's a whole thing. And then yesterday we went to, hi Susan. Yesterday we went to the amusement park. So today I'm very tired because being at an amusement park for 9 hours, chasing a toddler around is a lot. I'm just tired. I totally could have just went back to bed, but I didn't. Amelia got to practice her locks some more this morning. She was very excited because she got it figured out. In middle school, they have to have, hi Pamela, they have lockers in middle school. They did not have lockers in elementary, and funny enough, they don't have lockers in high school. So she literally just has to learn it for this year. And so she was testing out her lock this morning over and over. No schedule lives. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't have anything to clean and organize really, like in my craft room. I can do the rest. I mean, I think I might go out and work in the garden today. I undercut this side. You ever do that? Just go back in with your cutter and cut it again. And this way, you know, your edge is cleaner looking. So I'm gonna... Sometimes when you push out your impression, it does that.
Daddy!
It like smushes it out. Kenzie got kindergarten uniform yesterday, so cute.
Daddy!
Oh, sorry about that. There's a lot going on right now. I saw Mrs. P's update. Poor lady probably just wants to go home. And that doesn't look like that's in the cards yet for her. So I'm just going to I cut these out a little thinner. So I make sure the edges are nice and clean. And I'm going to add them in to... And you could make them thinner. I probably should have, but that's okay. And I'm going to take, where did that tool go? This tool. and run it in there. Make sure it's nice and clean. Or as clean as I can get it, because let's face it, nothing is perfect. Okay. Where's the other piece? Well, it's because I keep up with my stuff, Chris. I'm constantly like rearranging and making sure everything's the way I like it. I have a tiny little craft room, and I have nowhere else to store anything, so it's all literally in my she's not good to do surgeries. I think as far as health-wise, she's what she always is. Like normal, like that's her normal. Like and actually she told me the last time I talked to her that breathing-wise, this is about as good as it's ever been right now. So maybe that's not true anymore. I'm not sure, but from what it looks like, they're trying to do some procedures, and they're just being cautious as they should, but also they've done it before when she was in worse shape. So she's kind of a little frustrated because she drove all that way, and they're like, just go home and come back. And she's like, I'm not going all the way home and coming back. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Laura. Where's my other? Oh. So I'm going to do this really thin. Okay. Hi, cat. No. This is 2 inches, Jenna. No, it's a 4-inch. This is 2 inches. No. I have the 2-inch ones here, and I said I'm going to steal Deanna's. But I'm assuming you had to go away for a second when I said that. I stole Deanna's cutters I made for her. I can't do this to save my life today. So maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just stickles that. Normally, I'm riding the struggle bus. I should just go back to bed. Go back to bed. We're going to quit because I'm not going to lie. This is making me mad. Hi, Corina. Let me grab my stickles real quick. And do I have red? Maybe I'll do that in red. Should be, sorry. Should be. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'd be climbing the walls up. Right? But she's a trooper. Thanks, Susan. That's just what every woman wants to hear. Mentally and physically exhausted. Why does it do that? With the comments, it shows somebody else's comment on their other comment. We're going to do this upside down. Cute. All right. I won't be able to pick this up because I can't touch it again. Hopefully, here, I'll like tilt it towards. So I did the stickles on the bow. And then I'm going to do some gold where the ornament top is. Even though I don't really like gold. I know other people do. So it's pink and red and gold. Oh, yeah, I was messing around making moons. Just messing around. Sometimes when I'm stuck, I don't know what I'm gonna make. I just come in here and like randomly do nonsense. And that was me randomly working on nonsense. Is anybody doing anything fun this week? As everybody else's kids in school that has kids? Because I'm going to say like 90% of you don't, but, well, your kids are older at least. Are the schools all started everywhere? Pretty much. That's actually, like, I told Nick, I was like, you guys are probably going to have a really nice day at Cedar Point. I ended up going with them because, you know, most of the kids are back at school, so there won't be people bringing their kids. So people have to work and all that stuff. So it was actually really, this is gone. We're just going to give up on it. We had a really nice chill day at the park yesterday. Let's see, hopefully I have another one. Frosted. Of course, I have all these whites and none of them are the same color. Is this one? No. Stardust. I think Stardust is closed. What was that other one I just threw away? Well, it's gone now. Let's hope I can get enough out of here. September 1st. Hi, Trina. It's their third week. Yeah, I know. Some places, they started at like the beginning of the month. So they've been in school a couple weeks already. That's what I told my husband. I was like, down south, they've already started a while though. I wish that we didn't go back to like Labor Day and get out until July because it's not hot here until... Oh, that's fun. With what? Going to play with what? Oh, chickens. Wow. All right, so I stickles that. So that's one of the things that you can do with the ornament cutters or any of the cutters is, and then don't stick your finger in stickles. I was actually going to cut out one of the little ornaments and put it in the Gingy's hand, but then I didn't do that. I didn't cut one out. He's so funny looking. He's funny looking. He is funny looking. This is the Gingy I made while you guys were pixelated. He kind of reminds me of something, and I can't put my finger on what he reminds me of. My desk is very... Here, let me wipe it off with the wipe again. It's very oily now. It happens. Okay. Yeah, Arizona. here they go back after Labor Day, mid-June. Well, that would be better because our schools get out like May 24th or something. That's so early. It doesn't get nice here in Ohio until like July. So they're out of school like a whole month before it even gets like warm and use the pool. But this year we didn't even use the pool that much because it wasn't really ever warm here. Like, it's 70 degrees right now, you guys. Oh yeah, that was, I just made that the other day because I had a little ball of clay left. I can do something with it. We'll do something with this. Let me see if I have a little bit bigger, like a ball. Let me see. Hopefully this ball isn't too big. Let me see. I'll do something with this. You like my shirt? I literally just threw something on because I had to take Amelia to school, and then I went out in the garden. So it's probably dirty actually because I was out already picking tomatoes. I got a whole bowl of tomatoes. I have no clue what I'm doing with those tomatoes at this point. Probably making sauce again. Hi, Lydia. Something with this. So, anyway. Yeah. Oh, we got gypped this summer. It has not been that hot up by the lake. Yeah. I know all you guys are probably so jealous, but yeah, we got gypped. So we only used our pool maybe like 10, 12 times because it's been pretty cool here. I mean, it's 70-degree weather is great, not for summer. Not for summer. When you want to go swimming and enjoy summer activities, 70-degree weather sucks. And you guys can argue with me all you want. I will not change my mind. You need heat in the summer. Now that school's in, I guess it can just stay this way now. It's over. The school gets hot, so I'd rather my kids be comfortable. So I guess 70-degree weather is great for right now. But in the summer, it sucked because, you know, you want to go to the water park or something. That's not hot enough. Although yesterday, it felt a lot warmer than it was supposed to be. So, I'm sure a lot of us aren't happy with our weather right now. And then you guys that are sick of the heat, I'm going to tell you guys what people always tell me. Well, move down south. Move up north. It's that easy, isn't it? Is that Marshall? Say, Marshall! Go, 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 go. Can I have a hug? I gotta put some cream on your... She got a bug bite on her arm, and of course it's swelled up. So annoying. Yeah, right? Then you guys would be complaining about the snow. So...
Whoa!
He fell on his head. Oh no.
It's big.
There's a lot of places that have really high temps this year. I live in Ohio. I basically live in Canada. Yeah, my husband will not
Die.
move coastal, which is where I would want to go because of hurricanes and stuff.
Die.
And I'm like, well,
Die.
I hate snow.
Die.
Poppycock.
Die.
Yeah, I literally live on Lake Erie, right across from Canada.
Die.
I get the breeze.
Die.
I get the breeze off of their igloos. I don't know who that is. That guy doesn't have a name. Hi, Pam. How is my friend doing? Hopefully all is well. We were talking about you earlier, how you're so sick of being in the hospital and you would just like to go home already. It's pretty here. You know, we have lots of forests and metro parks, and we have the lake and all of that stuff. But you can only use the lake a few months out of the year. It gets warm here in July. Hi, Vay. And then it stops being warm already. So, you know. And a lot of times we don't get the nice 70-degree weather. We actually got more. My ear is like being angry right now. We actually got more of the nicer temperatures this year than we've ever had. Which I guess is a good thing, right? I'm trying to make sure these are like similar in size. They're not going to be exact. So it's actually funny because I live so close to the lake. The snow goes over my house. So a lot of times where I live and where we live, it's like out in the lake. It like kind of passes us over, but like a mile away from us, snows like crazy. Yeah, we have Cedar Point. I don't know what I'm making.
Wait, Daddy.
Oh, that's fun.
Daddy.
I know my husband needs a new car, but it's slim pickings out there right now with the market the cars are in. And if you find something that's a decent deal, you literally have to jump on it. But when you work, you know, it's hard to like, you can't just go. I don't know what I'm making, Pam. So we started out by working with my cookie cutters, my new ones, and doing an ornament. And we did a little gingy. We're going to drop it. So yeah, I did. And then I did a little gingy. And there's like nobody on until 11. I'm not going to stay on, but I figured I would just do something. So there was a big ship. Oh, goodness. Yeah. 2 inches of snow is nothing. 2 inches of snow is nothing. So anyway, somebody said something about my little pumpkin sitting there, and I was like, you know what, we can do something with that little pumpkin and salvage this life. So I literally just put some black clay. It's funny to think that the desert gets snow, but I do know that over nights the temperatures do get pretty low in the desert, I've heard. Trying to figure out what side I like the best. I guess that side. Gosh, I have a headache already. It's one of those moments. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna plug in my glue gun really quick.
I
Let me look and see what kind of fabric I have. What is that? A big old fuzz on my elbow. Let me grab a ribbon real quick.
Oh, boy.
What did you do? You dropped it. It's right there. It's in front of your face.
I got
Right in
it.
front of your face, you little stinker butt.
I got it.
Okay. Let me see if this is.
Mom,
Yep.
I got it.
Okay. You coming? All right. Let me grab my sewing kit. Oh, am I moving you? I apologize. Oh, I don't think I did move you. You can come in here. 2 feet of snow is a lot. Oh my goodness, you guys. Getting up at 6 a.m. was for the birds. Like I said, I did find out, though, that I can get up at 6:30 instead. We are going to I'm just going to drive her to school. You know, I bought these,
No,
and I never did them yet.
no.
Look, they got bats. And then, look at these ones. Cute, right? I act like I'm going to sit and do my nails. Maybe tomorrow when the kids are all at school. Back to school time means that Evelyn is bored out of her mind during the day. And then she just, it's just her and I. Got blue? Okay. Blue. How our kids get snow days.
B.
Our kids get 10 calamity days every year. So they get, I think once they hit the 10, they have to go to online school. But yeah, they get 10 calamity days. I know some schools don't have snow days. But if your kid finishes their work, they can go out and enjoy the snow. Yeah, we get snow days. I think it's because we live somewhere that we know there's going to be snow. And the calamity days can be used for like heat days and stuff too. They're not just snow days. They're called calamity days. So they use them for whatever. Yep. So I'm going to try to see if I can do this. I've never done it this way before. I usually just glue it to it, but we're going to weather days. Yeah. We're going to try. I'm going to fold it back and forth. I would assume it's going to work. I remember when my kids were little and sitting in jammies reading a book.
No.
Yeah, I have to call the school on Monday and be that mom. I know that they're probably wanting to like scream at this point, the transportation, because apparently they've messed up so many people's busing. But the bus used to pick up right in front of my house for middle school. And because of staffing shortages, They literally did it like a block away, like a full block away. And I might be that mom that, because I can't do that, Jamie. I've tried it and it doesn't work for me. So we're not doing that. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we don't get extra days. So if they don't use them, they just don't use them. We don't get them back. So they go to school 10 extra days a year if we don't use our calamity days. Yeah, I'm going to cause a stink and make them come pick the kids up over here. There's 5, or drop the kids off over here. There's 5 houses right here that have kids in middle school. And 4 of them, it's their first year. So, like, why did they move the bus stop all the way down there? Because, you know, in the winter months and in the snow, it's going to suck to have to walk all that way. If they don't move it because of my stink, I'll have to go drive down there. What? I really don't want to have to do that. I know. Isn't she funny? She's making memories, I guess. I don't know. Should go get Mickey and Minnie that I just bought you the other day. Yeah, it's very sticky. Here, hold on. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Will you hold it still? Hold it still. I mean, I get it. Like, I used to walk to school when I was her age. But kids nowadays, first of all, don't wear coats. And a lot of the people in this neighborhood don't shovel their sidewalks. It just makes me mad that they would make... Why did they change the bus stop? It was right here. And my neighbor's all like, well, maybe there's more kids down at the other end. There's 5 right here. They can drive that extra block and not make the kids walk the extra block. One of my neighbors across the street, he does not have children. Right. And it's not even a straight block, it's turned, so I can't even see where the bus stop is. It's around a corner. So I just don't want, I don't know, I don't want her walking that far. Thankfully she'll be walking with a bunch of her friends, but I don't really want her walking that far when it's snowy out. So I think I'm going to run my needle through here just to hold it together better. You could probably put glue if you want. You could do multiple different things for this. Probably doing it the hard way. But yeah, I'm driving her in the morning because I think that being at school that early just causes for problems, right? And she doesn't, she's kind of antisocial. She does not, she was like, I'm not talking to any of the kids that I don't know. And I was like, you can make new friends. And she's like, no. All right. Does Muffin have clay stuck in her hand? Yeah, and all I can do is ask. But yeah, one of my neighbors who doesn't have kids at all, the bus stop was in front of his house, and he called and got the bus stop moved because he didn't want the kids walking on his grass. He didn't want the kids walking on his grass. And I totally cracked up laughing because I was like, he's that man. Get off my lawn. Totally. He is a total grumpy, get off my lawn type of neighbor. Too funny. Too funny. I know, right? So, like, I walked and went everywhere at my daughter's age. I don't know, she doesn't like, she doesn't like people. She's not very people-y. And this morning I got her to smile for the picture. She was telling me, because for orientation, this lady saw her a couple times in the hallway. And basically, because my daughter she has RBF. And yes, I said that about my daughter. She does have a grumpy face. And one of the teachers, or whatever she is, said, "Why does your face look like that?" And so this morning, my daughter's like, "That lady is going to ask me why my face looks like that." And I said, "Amelia, just do me a favor. Don't reply back asking why her face looks like that." And she started laughing. And I was like, so hopefully, maybe every time she sees that lady, she'll kind of giggle to herself thinking, why does your face look like that? Like, you know, sometimes kids are just not, they're shyer. Sometimes teachers just need to understand that and leave them alone. Why does your face look like that? Hi, Betsy. How you doing? Right. I know. And we did too. I walked pretty far to school every day.
Oh, okay.
I know. I never took a bus. My mom would drive me sometimes. But funny enough, like when school, I'm going to use hot glue, but then I'm going to put some Tite Bond too. Yeah, that's why I kind of was like, please don't respond, but she shouldn't be asking you that, why your face looks like that. But I was trying to get her to smile, so it worked. His head looks really tiny, but it's kind of cute. Ah, look at him. I wish the hat was black. Maybe I'll paint it or print a black hat. So it's a blue hat. So we'll probably paint it and make it black. Look at how cute, you guys. Maybe, does it need a bow tie? Since Evelyn is sitting here, I can stay on a couple extra minutes. Maybe a bow tie? Yeah. It's cute. This is my, I wanted the salt pepper shakers at Home Goods or something, and I know I shouldn't be spending any money on stuff like that right now. So I totally, me too. Thank you. So this kind of reminds me of that, but I'll have to paint the hat. And I think I originally thought I was going to paint the hat, not be blue, make it black. Should I put a little bow tie on it? You're being silly. Look at your little booty butt. You're so cute. I love you. Are you making a path? Can I sneak through here? Ouch. Let me go put my sewing kit back. See if I can find a good bow tie. I could just make a bow tie. Should I make it out of clay? I'll make it out of clay. What color should I make the bow tie though? If I make it all black, where did I get the eyes? I think these are Ribbon Branch Crafts. I think. Okay, so don't put a bow tie on it. I wonder if, did I stick this down really good? I'll have to paint it while it's on there. Yeah, I think they're medium. I know she was sold out of some of them, so I don't know. No bow? Well, then I'm going to go. This is medium. I didn't buy small, but to me, these are small. They're so small. And so they're like a 1/2 inch, and then the large is like 1 inch. So the small must be really tiny. Because this little head, shoot, it's like a 2-inch head, top to bottom. So any smaller would have been tiny. And I don't really make tiny things that much. Be cute. Fat boy. Looks like a fat. There is no small? Okay. I thought there was. I thought there was small, medium, large. Then why do they call them medium? Sometimes I laugh. I ordered some eyes from somebody, and I always ordered their medium. And you can use fabric for the ruffle, or you could just use clay. You don't have to use ribbon. You can use paper. I think Wendy uses paper for her ruffles she makes. You can use anything. It doesn't have to. You can use a napkin. You have a napkin. You can use anything. Like I said, you could use fabric. You could use, what did I do with those? Oh, I made yo-yos, and I used fabric. You can make a yo-yo and put a yo-yo there even, instead of, yeah, her eyes run small. But anyways, I ordered some from another person on Etsy, and I always order her medium. And so I ordered medium in a different style. I didn't read that it was a different size. I just assumed medium was medium. They were totally a different size. They weren't even close. So make sure you read your sizes if they have a size available. She uses paper, see? You could probably use glitter foam sheets. You could use, yeah. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. Up after me at 11 o'clock is Cece. And I'll post the flyer. And up after her. Yeah. I actually gave Evelyn all my tiny eyes because I was like, there's no way. And I typically do larger characters. So I did not have a live sale tomorrow or yesterday. If you guys are looking for that, there wasn't one. I ended up taking the kids and going to Cedar Point. I did post a post, and then in my albums, I put all my new cutters. So there are 6 new ornaments. So, and I cut a couple out this morning to show. There's that one. There's this one. They have oil on them if you're wondering why they look like that. There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. And then there's this one. And then there's a couple presents and a tag. So if you're interested in any of those, private message me with your order. Don't comment on the post. I won't probably see it. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.